Welcome to another Gypsy Rose video. I have made a playlist because I can't stop with the Gypsy Rose tea. So if you would like to check it out, it will be in my bio. And also I'm reacting to the interrogations on Patreon. So join that if you would like to watch me react to them. I haven't seen them in a while, so it should be interesting. But today we are going to be talking about Gypsy Rose's pregnancy and if she is going to exploit her baby for views and money on the internet and in the media once this child is born. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this a little bit further is I've seen I'm pretty sure it's been hundreds of comments at this point that you all have left me. I do read the comments and I do listen to your feedback, and sometimes hearing your guys' thoughts on things helps change my perspective a little bit. But today what I want to talk about is the comments that I've been seeing where you all were criticizing me, fairly so, for applauding her when she did that interview where she said she wasn't going to put her child on TV or, you know, exploit them. And I want to talk about this a little bit further and my thoughts on this, and also compile some videos that people are using as their reasons for why they think that she is going to turn around and exploit her child for views. And I'm going to give my thoughts on all of those things as well. Some of them I agree with, some of them I don't, and you know, we're just going to get into it here. And as always, whether you agree with me or don't, I would love to hear your comments. Let's get the discussion going as always down there. Now, whenever I was applauding that comment she made, it was because in that moment, whenever I was watching that clip for the first time, it wasn't something that I expected her to say, but there are some video clips that people have shared or have mentioned about why they think that she's going to exploit her child. And that is because all of her content has been focused around being pregnant, about talking about the baby.
Because my mother is not here, who's going to be grandmother. And I'm like, Christy, my brother Dylan is going to be the godfather, and my sister is going to be the godmother. I just started to feel those like little flutters. She's so active. I have noticed that she is very active. I am still tired. In my first trimester, which I just finished, more tired and sleeping a lot more, taking more nap. Pretty much hasn't changed so far. I am 16 weeks pregnant as of today, and it's been a minute since I checked on the heartbeat, so I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to check on the heartbeat. Let's see if we can find it. Comfortably on my left side, just like I said.
When the song come on, let me see you get gone. Baby mamas, this your song. Been pregnant for way too long. Now tell the DJ turn it off.
She had this one right here where she went looking for nursery room decor.
I'm gonna pick out some stuff for the nursery to hang in my room / nursery. You're going to the Christmas department. I don't know where you're going. Come over here. Alright, we have lots of pretty stuff. All this stuff. More pink stuff. Very flowery. Very flowery.
You want it?
Yeah, I'll get that. I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with that, but I'm going to get that. We have pink flower.
Perfect.
Okay. Aw, that is cute. So I think this would be like good, like stuff like this is like good for when she's like
Older,
a little older, but like for baby stages. Yeah, I think just something to kind of decorate the walls with.
So when people see things like this, they think, oh, she's going to exploit her baby. Like she gets on lives and talks about being pregnant and all of that. Just when you see a mashup of all the videos and all the clips where she's talking about being pregnant, people are like, oh, she's going to exploit this baby, right? Because look how she's already exploiting them and they're not even here. I get where people are coming from, but also for me, and every pregnant woman is different and how they handle things. It's different for everybody. The reason why to me, like, and I judge Gypsy Rose for many things and dislike her for many things. But this one, I'm going to use myself as an example, but I'm also not Gypsy Rose and it was not involved in the murder of my mother and the bukus of lies Gypsy Rose has been a part of. So am I really someone that you can compare this with? Absolutely not. But when I was pregnant, I ate, slept, breathed being pregnant. All I could talk about was being pregnant. All I wanted to talk about was being pregnant. All of my vlog videos were about being pregnant. And maybe somebody would have looked at my content and thought, oh, she is definitely going to exploit her child after she has her baby. But I don't even share my son's name online. I don't want to risk anything, so I don't share any of that with him. I thought I was going to show pictures of my son until I was pregnant, and I watched other people's videos on their reasons for not doing it. Melanie Murphy is a good example of why I don't do that. I watched her videos on why she chooses to keep her son's face off the internet, and that was an example for me to not want to put him online. Like, all of the pros and the cons, it just, you know, the cons didn't outweigh the pros, and I was like, you know, he's my child, and I'm not gonna just share my child with the toxic internet. But also, with that being said, the things that you say when you're pregnant, it's different when you have your baby. So she might be saying this now, like, I'm not gonna put my baby on the internet, I'm not gonna exploit them. It's the only content that she feels inspired to make, will she? And then you have people like Ryland and Shane Dawson who said they weren't gonna put their child on the internet either, but then when their twins came, they ended up posting them and saying it was because they were just so cute they had to share them. My son is the cutest little cutie pie that ever existed, but I'm not sharing it with nobody. No, 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 no. That's my baby, not yours, all right? So you never know what you're gonna do until your baby is here. I feel like some people probably already commented and were like, girl, she is going to exploit her baby. Like, how do you not believe her about all these other things, but you believe that? I don't believe it. All right, especially now, and I hear you guys and I see where you're coming from. She posted an ultrasound video on her YouTube channel and also on her TikTok. And I noticed that the way that it was worded, it kind of seemed like it was an ad. Now, let me preface this by saying I don't know that she got paid to do this, okay? Because it does say on her YouTube channel that it was gifted, which means it could just be that she got the ultrasound for free, okay? But I noticed with the hashtags and how she was tagging the place she got it done, and just the fact that, like, from the very beginning to the end, like how she was vlogging the entire thing, it was coming off like she got paid to do it.
Hey everybody, good morning. So today Ken and I are going to be heading to a place called Sweet Pea 3D, and it is an ultrasound place to where I can get new pictures of the baby. Hello.
Welcome. My name is Christina. This is Becca. Hey.
Hi. Look at this little side. Aw, this place is adorable.
It is.
It's like a little oasis in this building.
Yeah, I know, right?
But if you're ready, we can go ahead and head
Okay,
inside.
all right, sounds good. I'm vlogging the whole thing.
It's so cozy in here.
Yeah, it is.
She's stubborn.
Who'd she get that from?
Me.
You.
You can see the little tip of her little
I
nose
see
right
it.
there. That's where her little eye is right here. That's her little eyelids.
She's got a prominent nose.
I can already see that
She's
big
got
nose
her
for
nose.
me.
The reason why this really stands out to me is because this is different than her, you know, in Hobby Lobby, like I was showing you, filming herself shopping for, you know, room decorations, okay? This is different than her in a live just talking about her pregnancy. Like, I talked about my pregnancy all the time. This is completely different because this was her filming the ultrasound where you get to see, you know, the 3D, 4D images of her baby, and she was either gifted it or paid. Now, she was definitely gifted it, meaning she got the ultrasound for free to post it, which that is money because you have to pay for these things, right? So her filming this video and posting it, she got it for free. So in some way, shape, or form, she did make money off of it because she didn't have to pay anything to get it done, right? And that's money. Like, it's money you didn't have to put out, so it counts. But she potentially was paid for this. It doesn't say it's sponsored or that it's an ad, so maybe it was just gifted, but I find it to be interesting because it does come off like an ad, but at the end of the day, she's getting freebies from it. This really stands out a lot to me because that was what was happening with her mother, with her, whenever, you know, she was under her mother's care, was that her mom was getting freebies and getting handouts and getting money and stuff by, you know, claiming Gypsy had these conditions. Even though this baby isn't here yet, this video right here makes me feel like even more she's gonna pull a Shane Dawson and Ryland and end up posting this baby. Like, I definitely think we're gonna see pictures. I definitely think she's gonna show the baby in TikToks and, you know, little videos and stuff. She's probably gonna vlog the baby. She's probably gonna use the baby to get free clothes and get free items and get sponsored content for baby stuff, because people are gonna be throwing money out her like crazy. You realize that. And also magazines, they're going to be contacting her wanting exclusive photos of the baby when the baby is born. If they give her a big enough check, do we really think, and this is me talking to past Kyeluh, okay, who was like, yeah, let's not exploit this baby. I don't know what I was thinking. But how much money do we think that it will take for her to put her baby on a magazine cover? I feel like she's going to do it. I hope she doesn't, for the baby's sake. I hope she doesn't. But I think that you guys are right, and I think that she's going to, just based on what we're seeing. I do not think her talking about being pregnant or talking about her baby while her baby's in the womb and stuff like that, her talking about her child, that to me is not evidence enough that she's going to exploit them. But this ultrasound video, this stands out to me the most. And it really got me thinking about how much money are people going to offer her for exclusive photos and photo shoots? And then how much money is Lifetime willing to pay her to film the birth or to film those first moments? You know they want those moments, because the ratings are going to be crazy if they can get her to film, you know, the birth and everything. This video that she posted, the fact that she is already in some way, shape, or form, whether it was just a freebie or got paid to do it, she is already profiting off of her child's image. Because even though it is an ultrasound and it isn't the same thing, like I showed ultrasound pictures of my son, so it's not the same thing, but it is his image in some way that she profited off of in some way. And now it's monetized online. And I mean, there's just so many things to say about that. So I feel like, you know, I think y'all are right, and I hope you're not, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope we're all wrong, because this is going to be a little life. This is going to be a child, and I hope for the child's sake that they are protected, but it's not looking too good. All right. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will definitely be doing more Gypsy videos when there are Gypsy things to talk about. Let me know what you all think in the comments down below about this video. I just spit. It just flew out of my mouth. That was freaking disgusting. If you guys would like to see my reactions of Gypsy Rose's interrogations, I'm also going to be doing Nicholas Godejohn's. His mother had one. We're going to be watching all the footage. If you would like to check that out, definitely look in my description down below for my Patreon link. And it also helps support this channel, and I greatly appreciate and love you guys so much for it. But you subscribing and leaving me a comment, thumbs up, and all that, that's enough for me, even just you watching. So thank you for being here, and I will see you soon for another video.